welcome to episode 10 of the Ace Attorney Trilogy. Into the double digits. Anyway, time to cross-examine this.
Oh, my back.
I never said anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
You can see that both of his legs are dragging, actually.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
My throat muscles hurt.
Pain.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press until she squeals. That sounds disgusting. Well, I guess I gotta press until she squeals. Press.
That's a fucking lie.
Okay! Yeah, I haven't said anything yet.
How have you know I'm not playing games that anyone behind his back? Everything I said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up.
Oh, fuck me.
Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again.
Yeah, if you look closely, he's dragging both of his feet.
Yeah. So
Can
he's walking
you
straight
guess
because
why?
he was injured?
Would you like to guess why both of his feet are being dragged?
Well, I would assume he's too small for whoever did it is too small for the costume.
Exactly.
It does look like he's... Oh, wrong character. I thought it was me.
It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper.
But he's...
Snapper whipper.
So...
The term you're looking for is whipper snipper, the thing you trim the weeds around your house with.
Wait a minute, if he broke it, then why is the spear intact? Wait, no, it's one of them. I don't know.
Well, nobody's mentioned exactly what thing you broke.
Yeah. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after
What? Thus the nap. Wait, that just proves that he did in fact go at least to his dressing room.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
dragging his foot. Okay. Here's day. He broke a prop.
Sure did.
His own samurai spear.
Just slipped right back into
the murder
flames.
weapon. I know. I was just wondering.
Luckily, I was there to fix it with my dirt.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better... Oh, well, I bet... Okay. Okay, well, let me look at that photo. Well, it looks like it's duct taped in the photo.
The issue is it's black and white, so you can't really tell that easily.
Well, no, I can see because you can tell because of if you look at the pattern at the point where like the spear and the handle mix, you can see the duct tape pattern up
True.
there. So.
But it could also just be like the cap where the spearhead is attached to the shaft.
But what the fuck am I missing?
You want me to tell you?
Hold on. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be a steel samurai. What a laugh. Yeah, and you're a fucking bitch. So Powers
You're
sprained
supposed
his
to be a
ankle.
security.
I helped make it better for him, of course.
You... you help make it better.
Oh, God.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Yeah, that would make things.
Where's the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up the backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Hmm.
You may continue your testimony.
What? Okay, hold on. Oh, shit!
You've already pressed you.
Okay, thank God that didn't do it wasn't a point against me. Okay, no. Oh shit!
Would you
Oh!
like to phone a friend?
I
There
think
you
I
go.
figured. Oh, you just have to go through it.
Yeah. I
Oh
think
shit!
we've had enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
That's a good point.
Huh. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
That sounds really weird.
Anyway, that's not important.
I beg to differ.
Beg. Grovel. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes.
Yeah, it could be anyone in that costume.
It is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Objection!
Hold it right there. We can keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
There we go. Looking all smug again.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No, please, I don't want to. No, no, no.
No need to ask twice.
Yeah, fuck. Can't. Oh, continue, probably.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., Drew.
Did you know? Anyway.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Again. Could be anyone in that costume. We're going in circles here.
If no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
So you can probably guess what to do here, right?
On, not presenting yet, but I just want to know. Oh shit. Oh
Oh,
fuck!
Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Okay, so presser. Probably.
No.
No?
The photo.
How?
Put it right there.
Oh.
Statement number 2.
I swear to God, if you're wrong.
Because again, it is not Will Powers when she's insisting that she saw him. It's not him.
Okay, I just figured we'd be going in direct, or in you know, in circles, and that it would probably just not do anything.
She is
but
going
whatever.
in circles.
Hold
We have
on.
to break.
Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. Oh yeah, where's the picture of Hammer? If he went there.
Well, he probably just didn't leave.
Oh well.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Ooh, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo, the printed words October 15th, 2000 p.m. 2 p.m.
Yes,
Hold on a
2000
second.
p.m. Congratulations.
Even I know what that. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2.
Photo 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it was the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Yes, that would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer thingies. Edgy boy, help!
Don't call me that, please, for the love of God. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what the fuck this means either.
So help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right.
I-
I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. I'm done. You know what? I'm retiring after this one.
What?
Your testimony, please.
Who, was the other person?
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I got to go through the photos recorded. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. You
He
managed
had
to
to
quickly age me 70 years. I had to tone down from that.
he had to regain his composure.
I had to regain my youth.
Well, of course, Sonny, I only just remembered it.
Right. Okay. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were for one. Oh, and
And?
they are kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids! So, on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
what?
Order! Order!
I'm way ahead of you, Judge. My lunch will be here in 20 minutes.
Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on the way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Oh,
Man, this is messing up my
Oh.
throat.
A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a boy to wield the for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
The young samurai spear.
Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
the
Right,
fuck was
as I
that?
said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they already tried to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Dun, 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 dun. October 18th.
You know,
I don't know why I'm reading it.
it
What?
shouldn't be that hard for like a third grader to wield a spear. They're the lightest of pole arms, like the lightest variety. They're only about 3 pounds.
Yeah,
3 to
but
4.
you can still very easily lose balance due to being
In
shorter.
terms of like the size, it might be difficult to wield, but overall, like it shouldn't be too heavy, and that's kind of what they said, too heavy.
Well, it could be front heavy. Plus, it's not even designed to be an actual spear. It's still technically a prop. So it
Yeah,
could
which
be
would
made out of like
arguably
a
make
less.
it even lighter and more manageable,
Unless for some odd reason it's made out of an even heavier material.
which would be
But
stupid.
either way, Mr. Powers, yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start by targeting someone else who could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. Does this mean... Please don't sigh like that. I can sigh however the fuck I want to sigh, bitch.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look too kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Ah,
Everybody
Right,
who is accused is
great.
innocent in this court.
if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person, Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder?
You
Well,
know, Joel, it's
I mean,
obvious.
obviously the grade school boy, we don't know who the fuck he is, so we can't pick him. It's not the security lady, so the only option would be the assistant girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No, it is a security. It's a security lady. Security lady.
Oh,
Security lady.
Seriously?
Not assistant. Yes.
That's weird, alright. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag!
Who?
The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. The only person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about that injury, the security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper.
Order! Order! Is this true, old bag?
Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Well, why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Aw, yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection or some new damning piece of evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about what to have for lunch, or what to have for dinner tonight. I have a hot date.
I was thinking of ordering a double-double from Jack in the Box.
God damn it! We're not with them! Stop it!
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Really, I hate this woman just as much as you do. I just want her
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
I'm ordering my double-double.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this hole away. Press further? Give Granny a break! Press further?
Yeah.
Alright. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
Oh, what? Why would I do something so horrible to that poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is... They keep calling her Windbag. Now, Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person that went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I see that age, I can pin my old brain in 10 seconds tops.
when I was that age. Sorry.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper!
I have proof.
Proof!
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Is it
Key
the
card.
suit?
It's the
Oh.
key card. Or the photo. Either one actually works here. Because
Well,
the
then I'm
photo
gonna-
is way too fucking big.
Well, then I'm gonna go against you and say the photo.
I just
Your Honor. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? I activated my text-to-speech commands with this. Disable.
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness. Miss Wendy, what was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Schmacketh.
Wait a second! I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about.
By whom?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, fuck. Shit, I spoke for that
Will
bastard.
testify.
My lips were sealed. Ugh.
Color Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not going to let them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do as I'm told. What I'm told, fuck.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
See, the funny thing here is the suspect is who you would least expect, but because of that, you think of it for a moment, then dismiss it because it's so fucking dumb.
Stop.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I genuinely do not remember who it is. So stop. Don't spoil it.
Killer is funny as hell.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not
Anyway.
spoiling it, I'm just saying it's funny.
Well, yeah, but now I know it's the least likely person, so probably, like, somehow the boy or some shit. Maybe it's Penny. Anyway.
Of all the pennies I know from media, this one is the least interesting.
That laugh. Oh my god, it's Penny, isn't it?
No.
I don't buy it. Anyway, read.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
No, it's actually not Penny.
Thing is, you could just be saying that. But anyway.
I swear on my Haru Wokamira body pillow.
Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
You know, the sad part is that she kind of has a point.
Yeah.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... I mean, do I?
Take a break.
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay, I mean... Your Honor,
There's nothing else you can do.
we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer, or, well, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. It did not say Will Powers, but that's besides the point.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who have just been told of.
He's losing it.
I understand, Your Honor, but please don't make me spend any more time with this horrid old woman. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. And that is all. This court is adjourned.
Fuck yeah. October 18th. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing.
Grin. Ow, my throat.
Ah, yes.
Or should I say,
We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there. Or without my accusation. With or without my accusation. Shit. Well, let's get down to the studios.
Oh, sorry. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
I'm just gonna read grin every time in like the deadest tone of voice I can.
Yes. You're welcome.
Like in some
Grin.
anime where it's like you've got that word stare on screen and it just fucking verbalizes stare. Just do that shit.
I know exactly what you mean.
It probably should have saved, but
Oh no, think about this. If I fail the recording, you're like something goes wrong, then I need a point to
just
go back
open up
to.
a separate file.
Eh. Phew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The
Ooh.
director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
Hold on, I have to take a shit. What do you think we should do?
What do I think, huh? Why don't we just do what you said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. But there's no point in hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto.
Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information. Nobody
Yes.
has any clue.
Which means you
Now
don't
just
have a
show her your lawyer badge.
It probably results in the same dialogue. Yeah, that's
You
the same,
really
it's the
like
same
showing that
dialogue.
off, don't you, Nick?
Only it's missing the my poor ego.
I would actually suggest going to the detention center first. It just gives you a little bit of helpful information.
October 18th, detention center. The visitor's room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You could say that again.
We got lucky, to tell the truth. Let's not.
So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
Insert penis joke. Anyway, we can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Phoenix, you'll never get lucky in your life, okay?
Hey, I already thought that. You
But
are an
I'm
original.
the one who said it,
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
The fanboy. Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in
Stop
today's
it, you're
testimony,
making me
didn't
do
she
it.
Didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present in the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
That's more of the coordinator's job, but you know, whatever.
I don't
Oh,
think
why
they have a
didn't you tell us that
coordinator.
before?
Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure they can't
Don't have the
afford a
budget.
coordinator.
Yeah.
Well, just the studio, or
They have
just
choreographers and
the studio
coordinators and
asked us
stuff.
to keep quiet.
That was nothing to do with this.
Leave off the poor guy. Hey, leave
I
off
hate to
me!
repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
I see. Whose side is she on?
I'm on Edgeworth's side.
But,
You are hiding
Double
anything else
agent!
from us, are you?
no, I sure hope not.
Alright, now you can go to the employee area.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh,
know,
no.
Phoenix, maybe you should try growing some magnificent sideburns like his.
I knew
Really
that
love
van was
stupid,
his.
spiky haircut of yours.
He was parked outside just waiting to ambush me, to insult me.
Then again, your dumbass would probably try and groom the fucking sideburns into spikes too.
No one's here. I'm
Then we
reading
can
it
call
for
you
you since
Shuriken
you won't, or since you won't.
No one's here. Then we can call you
Right,
Shuriken.
now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the gas station, look, she left her donuts.
Don't.
Why? I wasn't gonna eat them. She looks so dejected.
Looks like it's a studio van. They probably use it to carry around some equipment. The creator that runs the studio cameras, huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Alright. Nope, wrong button.
You know why I always get Jack in the Box for lunch during trials, Phoenix?
Jack
Because
off
I'm
in the
always
box?
hungover during the trials. And Jack in the Box is the best food when you're drunk or hungover.
Can you stop at
Nick.
the Edgeworth and read the dialogue?
It looks like Detective Gumshoe ain't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, Remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path of the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Go to the employee area first. You need to talk to Penny.
Well,
I
you
said
could
to
have
do
said
it.
that first.
I told you to go to the employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hi. Bader.
Ah! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh. Oh ho ho ho! Don't mention it. Is it true that they caught the security lady? Oh! Oh ho ho ho!
She's barely legal.
Actually,
Stop.
she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh. Oh. Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should be worried at least a little bit more. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag.
Right, see you later then.
Good luck with your investigation.
Okay, now
Good
yank the
luck.
fucking thing open.
Uh,
Tear it open. Undo
you-
all of her hard work from that morning. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain.
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. That drain's covered. The boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What, you want me to rip off the grate? Whatever, close enough.
Really, Nick? We can?
Wow, she's serious? Uh-oh. Well,
Okay, don't
I'm
do it.
assuming
Undo
we
all
do
of
have to let the
Penny's
kid
hard
in. So we
Yeah,
can
he
have...
is. Yeah, he is important.
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Like rules.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
I love Zombieland. Anyway. Sometimes.
Hi-ya! There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do are illegal. The drain grate is
Man,
off.
poor
And I know
Penny.
who
She
did
probably spent like a solid hour on that. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be
Great.
nice to live so free of guilt.
Get it? Never acknowledges my jokes.
Okay, so what do I do now? Just...
Back to the guard station.
Oh, hello.
Ho-ho! You look a little out of place.
How dare you call her ho? That's rude. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest... That's a camo vest? Where's the camo? It just looks brown.
Desert camo, baby.
The poop camo?
Desert camo, baby.
You gotta friggin' blend in with cow manure? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Oh, yes.
What are you on about? I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here at the day of the murder. Nope, that's not the way. That's not what it said. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director.
More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? The fanboy.
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's many of them. I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. They don't want me disturbing the evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on top of them in the play area? Yeah, can you believe it?
Now, right back to the employee area.
Because I'm assuming we gotta find Kid. Well, he's not here.
Examine.
Examine what?
Exactly
This?
what I say. Okay. You should have been there by now. I might have forgotten about something.
Probably, we still haven't gone to
Try the
Studio
dressing room.
2.
Try the dressing room.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
Shit!
I
Well,
just
you
wanna-
want to save? You want to save here?
No, I want to
This
see if I can
very
get the kid
awkward
this one.
point.
Oh! What the f- Yeah, you voice him.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't like. What the fuck? Actually, what the fuck?
Who
Oh, shit,
you...
it's Lamau? Oh, God, I
Oh!
hate that so much.
Yep, you got this guy. Go ahead!
What the fuck? Why me?
Well, he's a nerd. Fits
Wait,
you perfectly.
that's fucking mean. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me, pal. Whatever, lamers. Oh, God, I hate this. How could you not know the great Salmonella?
Salmonella?
You look like Salmonella, motherfucker. I make the... Oh, God, I can't read this. It's gonna give me an aneurysm. I don't
Well,
understand.
Hey, you said you wanted to voice more characters. Go right ahead.
I make the elite shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. Read the film credits. I'm not reading the... But really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You looked so... Sorry.
What does that mean?
No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Ruffle.
Oh god.
I like how you're not
It's
even
so
really doing a
2013.
voice.
It's so 2013. I
Make
don't
it
like
sound
it.
more nerdy.
What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot.
Ugh!
Oh god, no, I don't want to do this.
Oh
Hey, you know how
no!
to cosplay, because that costume Roxers. Oh, I don't understand what he's saying. Roxers? Well, hey, you're drooling. Sir, step back. She's 17. Well, buffer overrun. I don't want to. I actually can't.
Keep going. You
I
asked
don't even
for
know
it.
what to say. Oh, it's creative powers, okay. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. I'm gonna fucking die.
No. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Older Tokyo.
What the fuck?
I'm going to die. Ruffle, now. I don't know what the voice to use for this guy. I don't want to be him. I don't want to be anywhere
Pink
near him.
Princess?
Why's it gotta be Little Older Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Older Tokyo?
Maya, we
That
really
sounded
need
like
to
a
talk
Mario.
about cool. Well,
Can we end it here? I don't want to do
that
this.
is, that's about as good a place to stop as any, so... I have no further words other than... What are your last words, King?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, you asked for it. You wanted more characters to voice. There's your new
I don't
character
understand
to
the-
voice.
I don't understand a word this man's saying. I have to read it over 7 times.
Well, what's wrong with Leet speak?
I don't understand it. It's too 2013 for my old ass. Look, the only slang I
older
use on a
than you.
modern... Do you know what slang I use on a daily basis? Because it ain't shit for my generation. I still say groovy and gee whiz and tubular and all that shit.
What about Cheese Whiz?
I say daddy-o, for God's sake. I will unironically say daddy-o.
Anyway, I guess. Well, I guess this is where
I
we're gonna have to
guess.
stop. Yeah. Anyway, any other last words on top of your previous last words?
Yeah. Sal, stop it. She's 17.
Ooh.
I don't like this.
Well, see you later, and we'll
I'm not
figure
coming
out.
back.
We'll see if this man gets jailed in the next episode. Bye.
Oh
Ugh.
god, it hurts.